נולדה בפריז. למשפחה יהודית, התחתנה עם מוסלמי, תימני, נסעה אחריו לתימן, הייתה עדה לעליית החות'ים לשלטון, ונעה על קו צנעה טהרן. כשהיותה חיג'אב ראיינה את נשיא איראן ראיסי ונפגשה עם בכירים שם. בשלב מסוים נמלטה מבעלה, חזרה ליהדות, ומאז היא מתויגת בעולם הערבי סוכנת מוסד. פגשתי השבוע את קטרין פרז-שקדם לשיחה גלויה, והנה הכתבה.
With the Hamas stands the idea of resistance against oppression, and I think it's very important today.
קשה להאמין, הגברת עם החיג'אב והאנגלית המושלמת שמסנגרת כאן על חמאס.
In the case of Palestinians, I think that the only way forward is to arm resistance.
היא ממש אותה אחת שיושבת מולי לראיון ראשון מלא באהבת ישראל. Catherine Perez is from your father's house, and Shakdam is from your marriage?
Yes, that's correct.
To
a Yemeni man, a Sunni Muslim Yemeni man.
For how many years you were married?
Over 10 years.
קוראים לה קטרין פרז שקדם. היא נולדה בפריז לשני הורים יהודים, היא התייתמה מהאם כשהיא רק בת 11.
I think the loss of a mother is traumatic at any age, but when you're 11 and you're a girl and you're trying to construct yourself, devastating.
Had brothers or sisters?
No. No, I was the only child.
אביה הסתיר ככל יכולתו את מוצאו היהודי.
My father struggled with his Jewish identity. He had political ambitions, and back then, being a Jew did not help you. Being a Sephardi, loud Tunisian Jew did not help at all. And so he felt that he had to disappear himself and to become, I would say, more French than the French, and to try to polish his accent and to lose, you know, the Pied Noir accent. And to lose the habit and the loudness and the colors, everything he was. So I'm very torn because my childhood wasn't fun, but at the same time I was offered the best education anyone could want, quite frankly. But I was very lonely.
הסבתא, ניצולת השואה מצד האמא, החדירה בה את השייכות. Do you still have identity problems?
No, I don't. I'm very clear. I'm very clear.
How do you define yourself?
Jewish.
קטרין פגשה בלונדון בחור תימני, מוסלמי, נישאה לו, התאסלמה, ועברה לגור איתו בצנעה, בירת תימן, שם נולדו לזוג בן ובת. So you went together to
We went to Yemen. Yes, we lived in Sana'a for about 4 years. And I witnessed the rise of the Houthis there and the rise of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And it was brutal. I saw how a country can fall so quickly to the hands of the regime. And when I see today what is going on in the West, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that what I witnessed in Yemen is happening in the West.
So how is Sana'a? You have restaurants, you have cafes?
Yeah, you do, but it's crap. It's not nice. Sana'a is not.
It looks like Gaza, or it looks like modern.
Gaza looks better than Sana'a. What are you talking about?
Wow.
You don't have electricity. There's no water. Hospital, medicines, everything is
like third world
really,
country.
You feel like a really underdeveloped country.
What can you tell us about Abdelmalek al-Houthi?
He's not in charge. That I can tell you. He's not in charge at all.
So who's in charge?
Other people. And a lot of the time, those people you don't talk about.
He's a puppet?
Of course he's a puppet.
Do you think that we can defeat the Houthis?
Yes.
I mean, it's possible?
Yes. An Arab enemy will not stop until it understands that you are so much greater and more deadly than it could possibly ever be, and that you're not going to stop. Hit them hard, and hit them randomly.
But where to attack?
Anywhere. Just make sure that they can't pop out from underground. You know, how understood King Abdullah is
עם החיג'אב, עם האנגלית המלוטשת, הדרכון הצרפתי פותח הדלתות, הפכה אט-אט לכל מבוקש. גם בתימן וגם באיראן. So you were the bridge to the Houthis?
They hoped that I would be because they wanted someone who could speak English the way I could. someone who could speak French the way I can. They felt that I would be the perfect person to sell to the West that yes, Islam is peaceful, yes, Islam is great and tolerant.
They hired you?
They don't hire you. They don't like to pay.
They bought you presents?
No.
Jewelry?
No, they
money?
try to flatter you. They flatter you. You're a woman. They want to offer you protection.
בפועל, קטרין פרז-שקדם הצליחה לחדור לחלונות הגבוהים בטהרן. What can you tell me about Tehran?
There's a beauty in Iran that I haven't met anywhere, if I'm honest with you. There's poetry. There's history in the air. There's this love for literature and beauty. There's this love for women too. And the regime destroyed that. And they turned Iranian society into a society of ghosts.
היא נפגשה עם קאסם סולימני, מי שהיה מפקד כוח קוץ, וחוסל על ידי האמריקנים ב-2020. You met Qasem Soleimani?
I did.
What can you tell us about him?
It's very short. That's one thing. He speaks perfect Arabic.
He's very short, like Napoleon?
I don't know, I never met Napoleon, but I would imagine not too far.
קטרין הצטלמה עם זינב מורניה, הבת של עימד מורניה, שגם הוא איננו איתנו, וגם עם זינב סולימני.
Qasem Soleimani was the one who really scared me, because there's something in his eyes. He's almost like, you know, these birds of prey that just watch you. But he also made me feel like he's someone who likes to toy with his victims. He has this way of looking right through you that really scared me.
קטרין אפילו ראיינה את הנשיא ראיסי לסוג של ראיון. You had an interview with him.
I had an interview with him. I was holding my little piece of paper, pretending to be asking the questions where someone was reading them out.
Oh, in Farsi?
Yes.
So you handle an interview which you didn't understand the world in it?
I know, that was fun. It was great for me.
So what was the purpose?
The purpose was to get close to Raisi. I mean, you know, you being asked, do you want to do an interview with Ibrahim Raisi?
גם ראיסי כבר לא איתנו. לכאורה נהרג בתאונת מסוק. Do you believe it was an accident with the helicopter?
I think an accident was, I would say, welcomed, maybe? I don't know.
קטרין השתתפה בוועידת פלסטין בטהרן, ליתר דיוק כנס תמיכה באינתיפאדה. היא יודעת הרבה מאוד על איראן, על אסלאם, על תימן, על חות'ים, בקיצור דע את האויב.
I would like to make a very strong warning to the West. Be careful. Lebanon was Christian once upon a time, so was Syria, and look at them now. Look at Yemen. They've forgotten who they are. They've forgotten their tradition in less than 20 years.
Wow.
So if you think yourself immune to the ills of Islamic radicalism, I got news for you. It's coming. It's already within your borders.
We've seen a devastating rise in Islamophobia, leaving people feeling fearful and unsafe in their own country.
So you don't agree with the British Prime Minister that says that Islamophobia is the worst enemy of England now?
I'm going to say this. I don't believe in the definition of the word, because phobia means an irrational fear of. I don't think there's any irrational fear anywhere. If Muslims were not so intent on becoming and being and existing in this victimhood system, maybe. But the issue now is that I think it's fear that runs the show. The Prime Minister in the UK, the President in France, and everyone else in between in our Western society is terrified of the monster that they allowed in, and is growing every day.
Qu'est-ce que vous pensez à votre président, Macron?
Je l'aime pas, du tout. Alors vraiment pas du tout.
Et sa femme aussi?
She's a special lady, isn't she? She likes to slap people.
Brigitte was filmed slapping Emmanuel Macron.
I think it's despicable. You have a duty and a responsibility, because you may say that France is a tolerant society when you have given up your Jews in the 1930s and you're doing it again because you're a coward. There's a point in time where you're going to have to admit that France is defined by anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism.
פעם נראתה קצת אחרת. העיניים בצבע כחול, המראה, הלבוש, קשה לחבר בין השתיים. they think that you are a Mossad agent
Yes.
at the end?
Yes, I think they were quite worried because I had been with them for so long. I knew, and I still know, a lot of things about them. You know, their friendships, things like that. And so I think they were worried that I could make revelations.
Were you a Mossad agent?
You need to call them and ask them.
בשלב מסוים נמלטה מתימן, מבעל שהפך דתי יותר ואלים יותר. What is his name?
Faris.
Faris. Muslim?
Muslim. Very
Religious
Muslim.
Muslim?
Not at the beginning, but he became extremely religious, ending up being radical.
נזכיר מעט את הסרט לא בלי ביתי עם סלי פילד, אמריקנית שנמלטה מבעל איראני פרימיטיבי.
You can't. Now you listen to me. You're in my country now. You're my wife. You do as I say. You understand me?
My married life, it was brutal. It was violent. The constant attempt to erase who I was. And to
As a woman? As a Jewish
as a
woman?
Jewish woman.
היא גרה בלונדון, שם הפכו החיים קשים מאוד.
It's just not livable in the UK anymore. So, and I mean, ultimately, everyone talks about making Aliyah one day.
Yes.
And then we find excuses.
מעבר לעובדה שהיא מתויגת כמי שעבדה עם המוסד הישראלי נגד איראן, תימן ועוד. Are you fighting for Israel now?
Yes, I am. It is extremely difficult. Look, I run this organization called We Believe in Israel. It's the leading advocacy group in the UK. And we fought so hard to fight against Islamofascism, to understand the danger that Iran represents. They don't want to listen. But we did have a victory. We managed to have Palestine Action prescribed. Palestine Action is trying to push Jews out of society and replicate what we saw in the 1930s. That's the ambition. They want to lock us out. They want Israel to be gone, disappeared.
ביתה בת ה-20 נרדפת, מושמצת. יהודייה עם דם על הידיים.
There was one incident with my daughter. She was attacked, and I basically put myself between her and her attackers.
Because she's Jewish?
Because she's Jewish. They were cursing her. They came to her place of work and they started cursing her. And so...
There are?
Yes.
קטרין אוהבת את ישראל, רואה כאן את הבית שלה ומתכננת עלייה.
I believe in Israel. I believe about us here. It is our birthright. We have a right to be here. You may not like us. I don't care. Don't like us. But you have to understand that we have a right to live just as you are. So I want to tell the Jews in the diaspora that, look, it doesn't matter what passport you have. You could be French, American, British. This is just a passport that allows you to travel. But truly here, Israel is the only home that we have. Because when everything fails, and it does, this is the only place we can call home and come to and feel safe.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All the best.
Thank you.
Je vous remercie.
De rien. C'était avec grand plaisir.